Hello everybody, this is Cappy64 back with yet again another video, and in this video, I'm here to talk about the possibility of Super Mario Sunshine's Isle Delfino appearing in Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, so first off, I would like to say, if I sound like I'm kind of stuffed up, first off, yeah, if I sound kind of stuffed up, that's because I'm, like, having allergies or something, so please excuse that if you even notice it. I don't know, sometimes some people say they, like, have these huge allergies and they think everybody can hear it, but literally no one else can hear it, and sometimes it's like, you know, everyone can hear it, you know, I don't know. But I'm just gonna say that, sorry in advance. And secondly, another thing, what I'm gonna be saying in this video is very similar to what the guy said in his video, okay? Because pretty much I'm getting all this information off of another guy's video that I found very interesting, and I honestly wanted to share it with you guys, along with my take on it, alright? So the video will be linked in the description down below. It's by Nintendo Beyond. Go check him out. Very amazing channel, and I would also recommend subscribing if you really liked the video. And I think he did an amazing job at just explaining everything and decoding the entire situation. And honestly, after watching the video, I'm very convinced that Isle Delfino may be happening in Super Mario Odyssey. So I'm just gonna pause the video real quick just to let you watch the video and then come back here, hopefully, just to hear my commentary for the few that will probably come back. I don't know who all will come back, but yeah. Okay, now that you're back from watching the video, probably, pretty much, so if you saw what the video said, pretty much, this guy was talking about all these things with, like, textures and just, like, all the promotional art, and just, I'll give you guys all my thoughts, okay? So pretty much, the first thing that he actually said was that, you know, he brought up how they had this Isle Delfino kind of tease in the, you know, promotional art before the game had actually released, you know, intending that, you know, they originally had it in the game, but then right as launch came up, they decided to kind of scrap it out because they really didn't have enough time or some reason, or maybe they just want to include it in some kind of, you know, DLC that costs like $10 or $20. Even though Nintendo had actually gone on record to say that they're not including DLC, I mean, I don't know, they could, it probably is just that they didn't have enough time and they're going to include it in a future update, which they actually have rumored updates. Actually, they had a rumored update, like, the other day, like, showing all these costumes and all that, so, you know, I mean, maybe they'll include it in that, or maybe they'll include it in a one after that, or just whenever, you know, like, who knows? I mean, who really knows how many updates they're really gonna have? But pretty much he just said there was promotional art that included the, not the Mushroom Kingdom, but Isle Delfino, along with the Mushroom Kingdom, you know, under it, you know, it had it there, and he also showed how on the map, you know, I'll show up the picture, what am I saying? I'll show the image right now on the screen. Pretty much he showed, like, when the globe is, like, turning when you're trying to travel to different places through the Odyssey, like, when you travel past the Mushroom Kingdom, like, you can see some kind of, like, 3D indentation mark there, and this is really what kind of convinced me, and it's pretty much that little 3D indentation is the Isle Delfino, okay? Pretty much that's Isle Delfino, and that's not it. That's not it at all, okay? And, you know, while that may sound like everything, it may sound like everything you've already heard, there's more to it, okay? Pretty much, he explained how there's this thing called a normal map, and then there's this thing called a diffuse texture, alright? And apparently what we were seeing on the map was a diffuse texture, which is a very common thing that they use in most video games, including Super Mario Odyssey in current date, you know. And pretty much, they also use the normal map, of course, as well. And pretty much what we were seeing was the normal map. I'm sorry if I said diffuse texture, I can't remember what I said. But diffuse texture is pretty much the colors that they add onto it, like the texture that they add onto the 3D model, you know. And that's more evidence that they more than likely scrapped it before launch, and that it's probably coming in the near future, or just future in general, you know? So, I mean, that's honestly what really got me there. And then another thing was actually that there were, like, just this entire group of clouds right next to the Mushroom Kingdom. He said this at the end of the video, but he pretty much said that there was, like, these clouds right around where Isle Delfino, along with all the other islands, should have been, you know? There was all these clouds just kind of covering it, which may possibly either mean that they just put them there to keep, like, it more canon, you know, instead of, like, having to put the texture there, or they could be having them there and they just kind of scrapped them along with Isle Delfino, or they may be Isle Delfino, I don't know. Sorry. But, you know, there's just like a huge pile of clouds just conveniently placed right where Isle Delfino, along with all the other islands, are placed. So I mean, that's another piece of evidence that he used, and honestly, I can say that most of his points are really valid and very good, honestly. So, if you haven't already, I'm just gonna say this for those who didn't actually watch the video, they just stayed on my video. Please watch his video. I mean, he deserves so much more credit and views than he's actually getting. This is some incredible news. This is, like, honestly, like, groundbreaking evidence that this may actually be happening. Like, I honestly want you guys to watch this so bad and give this man all the support that you can, because this guy knows what he's talking about, it seems like, you know? So, just once again, check out his video. Link is in the description. Nintendo Beyond is his YouTube channel. Sorry if you don't really want to click the link, you just want to look up his channel and find the video there. I think it's one of his most recent uploads, so I mean, just go check it out. I mean, I'm just gonna say that, you know, like 20 times, you know? So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching if you made this far into the video. If you haven't already, press that subscribe button to stay up to date with all the latest Nintendo-related news. All that being said, I hope to see you guys next time in another video, and also thank you for 100 subscribers. Thank you for all the massive support recently. It has been insane, guys. I mean, I just cannot thank you guys enough. It has been crazy with this channel for the past week. And while things have kind of slowed down in, like, the past day, you know, I'm still thankful for what I've gotten. Like, I've gotten so much massive support. I cannot thank you guys enough. Like, it was truly unexpected. And it really is just so amazing to know how supportive you guys have been as well, and just everything you guys have done for me so far. And I just want to say once again, thank you. I appreciate the support, and that support keeps this channel alive.